What's up, everybody? Yeah, you can see it on the screen. We're doing a Dragon Ball Super Broly, the movie review today. And as you can see, I got the steelbook. And it's gorgeous. So there's the back, looking nice. There's really no 3D thing going on like some other steelbooks. There's the front, same thing as the original Blu-ray release that came out today as well. And there is the side, giving a nice little Goku. I see you, Goku, right up there. So that's looking cool. And there's some things. You got a disc and another disc. That's the DVD. And so on the inside, you've got this really cool looking picture of Goku. You've got and then another thing of Vegeta. So looking nice, looking cosmic, looking cool. Loving this. So glad I picked it up. Let me know if you like this movie in the comments below, and see you guys next time. You guys thought that was the review. No, there's absolutely no way I would do that to you guys. So this is my first movie review, so it's gonna be different. It's gonna be something. We're gonna figure it out as we go along. But I just wanted to get into jump into it full force. I loved this movie. I love this movie so much. There's so many things that I was just so happy about. There were some little minor things that I wasn't okay with, but they're little small things. That's why I said minor. But little story time here. I didn't think I was getting this, and then I woke up and walked down to Best Buy, kind of like Vince McMahon here, and grabbed the movie, watched it again, had my face melted off like I was watching Ark of the Covenant, and here we are. So let's go ahead and get into it, and I will go ahead and say this is a spoiler review. I'm going to go into everything that happens into the movie. And so if you haven't watched it, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're watching this. I don't know why you're watching a review. But go watch the movie. It's seriously, it's the 20th Dragon Ball Z movie, or Dragon Ball Super movie. We're not going to count the Dragon Ball or the Dragon Ball GT movies. But 20th movie, come out swinging, one of the, it set records with anime, numbers in the theaters and everything. It's such a good movie, but I wanted to commend it on, I really wanted to call it Dragon Ball Retcon Broly, the movie, just because there were a lot of things that it went back and did. And I think it's just because Akira Toriyama doesn't have that great of a memory. We all know why. He changes a lot of things, like Trunks' hair. He didn't remember it was purple. Now it's blue. So it's blue until somebody changes it. Bardock's armor, it's different. It's something small. But I did like how they took the father of Goku Bardock movie, meshed that into the original legendary Super Saiyan Broly movie, and then fused Fusion Reborn into that. So you got a melding of 3 movies coming together, which are all pretty, they're pretty good movies, but it just came together in such a way that was so cool, and it made you care about the story. There were characters, there were plot beats. Yes, we started off on Planet Vegeta. Frieza comes, does a lot of horrible things. They do the same thing that they happened within the legendary Broly movie, to where they send him off. No. He escapes because in the legendary Broly movie, they try to kill the little kid because Saiyans they're full of heart. That's what they do. So there's an immediate difference right there. And then we go back and we have a fight with, I wouldn't even say a fight, a destruction of Planet Vegeta. And we get a little clip of Bardock flowing through, going back and dying, just like he did in the original movie. So nothing too big of a retcon there. I mean, Goku's got Saiyan armor in his little space pod to where he's naked originally. Not gonna say anything about that. I'm kind of weirded out just because like I just watched Dragon Ball and there was a lot of non-reasons for Goku to be naked, and I'm happy that he had Saiyan armor. But yeah, so then we go to that. They train on a planet. He finds Ba. Ba is his friend, and Ba is something. And they go through that. They train, and then we go back to Earth, and Goku and Vegeta just doing their normal thing, blah blah blah, fighting, and then they realize the Dragon Balls are gone. We go through that synopsis, all of that stuff, and then it's just a slow lead up. And like normal Dragon Ball Z movies have like what is it, Tree of Might or something, or like Dead Zone or something like that. You got like small fights. Here's some little baddies. Here's some little dudes. And then here comes the big boss fight. Oh no. They threw that formula out the window. And right when they landed on Earth, they just go into some crazy stuff. Like the animation is so good. And I wanted to like compare like the animation with what's happening in Super, what I'm watching anyways. It's lighter, it's more fluid. You can see just like it just goes well. And like with Super that's on right now, especially like the Tournament of Power arc, it looks great, don't get me wrong, but everything's heavy-handed. Like the art is heavy-handed. There's some really heavy lines going in there. I mean, like look at this picture of Goku and Frieza hitting each other. Yeah, it looks good, but like I don't know. Seeing this movie makes me like, yeah, you look good, but I want that over there. That's the Broly movie that I want over there. And then with this Goku Red picture right here, it looks great. Don't get me wrong. The art, the lines, the colors, all of it looks good. But something about this Broly movie just grabs you, especially with the animation. It's just light and fluid. And that is all thanks to I'm going to butcher this name. I'm going to butcher it. I'm going to say Shintani because there is another word that I'm not going to even mess. You know what? I'll mess with it. Nyahiro. Yeah, mess that up. Shintani. And he is the new animation guy for this movie. And man, I really, really hope he stays on for more Super episodes. Just because that would be fantastic. I don't know if he was just a contract hire for the movie or if maybe this is going to be the direction of the thing. I mean, it was the 20th movie. They had to do something big to grab our attentions. Broly's an old character. Akira Toriyama himself said that he wanted to rewrite Broly's story because he felt like it was just a little flat and a little formulaic, and this does that. I mean, like, Broly is overall a good character, and he's a likable character, even though he's a freaking crazy person and he beats the crap out of everyone that he fights. It's not his fault. It's not his fault, and I really like that about the Broly movie. It gave him depth. You almost feel bad for when he was starting to get beat up towards the end there, but like I did want to touch on like this one scene in particular, and this is like one of my favorite scenes because if you guys have already watched my channel, I love Vegeta. Vegeta's my dude. Vegeta, I don't want to say you can't do no wrong, but Vegeta's my dude. Goku, not so much. My heart filled with joy in that first person scene of us acting as Broly, kicking the shit out of Goku, going through ice blocks, just going crazy. It looks so good. I was so happy about that, and that also leads us into our next thing here, like the possible Broly Uzuru, because he said that he has learned how to harness the power of the great ape in human form. So it's probably out there already, but I want to mention it anyways. I feel that that leads or opens a door for Super Saiyan 4 to come into Super. I mean, it's possible. We don't know. I mean, like, look, like Broly can beat up a Super Saiyan Blue in his just Super Saiyan form. So I mean, like, Blue's not the highest anymore. Obviously, Ultra Instinct's the highest, but that's something you can't control. It just happens. You snap. You do things. I'm saying this all out of things that I have not seen in the show yet because I don't want to watch sort of thing with animations. But I just love that so much. I really hope they do something with Super Saiyan 4 because Super Saiyan 4 as a art direction, like a style, looks really cool. Story, not so much. But that's another thing. As towards the end there, we started getting into some crazy stuff with the animation. And like, you went from 3D to where it looked almost like a video game. You went to like 2D to where they were just flying around. There was, to me, I also saw like a Sage Mode Naruto, or what do you want to say? Tailed Beast Mode Naruto versus Pain. Like, just some crazy animations. Faces were doing things that they shouldn't do, that aren't natural, but it looked really cool, and I loved that. Now, that brings me to my next point. I love the art style. I can't say that enough. But sometimes the art style is ugly. In case in point with this Whis picture right here. I don't know what Whis is doing. It doesn't look cool. He looks... he's a little unsettling to me, if I'm going to be honest with you. But that's my only little tiny gripe about the art style. But other than that, it's fan-freaking-tastic. I was blown away. My face was melting off. Towards the end here, I will give a compilation of reactions of me watching this movie. It's going to be fantastic. And another thing is there was actual effort to transform. As far, like, especially when we look at this Goku Super Saiyan Blue form transformation. Like, in the anime, in the super anime, the movie, or whatever, he said, "Hey, Frieza, I'm going to turn blue now." That's my Goku impression, and it's horrible. I'm aware. But like, he lit up a little bit, and then he got his little blue cocoon, and then he just broke free. No effort. I mean, sure, there was effort. I get it. I can't do it, so there's got to be some effort. But like, there wasn't like any physical, like, you know, like all the Dragon Ball things go. Like, there wasn't yelling. And in this movie, there was some effort. Like, look at this Goku scene right here. He is losing it. And we even get a glimpse of Ultra Instinct right there, which is really cool. I do like that. But like, he's putting something into turning into Super Saiyan Blue, which is still not enough, but it's great. I loved how they did that. I mean, it was so cool. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, the last thing, I can't get over this so much. It's like probably one of my favorite parts of the movie. I died in the theater hearing it. I died hearing it again today. That music is the best music ever. I don't know who the music director is, but man, like, it's so good. Like, you just come in and it's like, Broly. Or like, what is it? It's like, Gogeta, 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 go. It's so good. Oh man, it's so good. It's almost like a boss fight, like when it was Gogeta and then it was Broly. They said their names and then they did their crazy stuff, which was fantastic. That was like one of my favorite parts of the movie. And then they broke reality and all that other stuff. But man, that music was so good. I think I've went over everything as far as the movie goes. So did you like the movie? I'm assuming mostly everyone that has watched this movie likes this movie. If you don't, you're entitled to your opinions, but just know they're wrong. I'm kidding. I'm really kidding. You don't have to like the movie, but just know a lot of other people like the movie. I mean, the ratings on this movie online are like like 4 out of 5 places gave it an 80 or 90 or higher. I mean, I don't know what happened to the other review place.
Yes.
Yeah, it probably happened like that. But it was, I mean, it's overall a great movie. Go watch it. Let me know in the comments if you like this, if you like the movie, if you had problems with the movie that I didn't mention, or if you were just, it's a movie. I don't know. It's all right. But that leads me to my next point. If you watch the rest of this movie or the rest of this video, I'm doing a little giveaway. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm not doing it to be cheap or anything to get likes or all that other stuff. I'm doing it because I like you guys and I really want to do this. Just hit the like button. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button and hit just leave me a comment. And then after all those comments, I will go down and put you into a random generator select, and I will PM you or find you somehow and give you a digital copy of this movie, because I love you guys. I really do. And I love doing this for you guys. If it makes my day when people like the videos and stuff, leave me comments and stuff. It's just a nice feeling. But seriously, it was such a good movie. My face melted off. Let's go to that compilation. Tony, you got that compilation set yet? All right, we got the compilation set. Here we go, guys. And until next time. Compton out.